Teacher Talking Sports, what it does, what it do, how we living. We are just 4 days away from the first round of the NFL draft. And there are many mock drafts that are predicting that the top four picks may be quarterbacks. Of course, the top three picks are owned by the Chicago Bears, the Washington Commanders, and the New England Patriots, clearly all in need of a quarterback. Fourth is the Arizona Cardinals, who have Kyler Murray, but many expect them to trade down, get quite the haul for a team looking for the quarterback at number four. Well, one of those four quarterbacks, who would be among the first four taken if that were to come to fruition, is Michigan quarterback J.J. McCarthy. Kind of polarizing. There are some that believe he deserves to be one of the top picks, while some note that he was not asked to do all that much at Michigan, at least compared to some of the other quarterbacks. Well, let's enter Tiki Barber, of course, formerly of the New York Giants, now on WFAN Radio in New York. This is the Big Blue United's X page. Tiki Barber doesn't want the Giants to take Michigan quarterback J.J. McCarthy. Do you agree with Tiki? Let's take a listen.
JJ McCarthy thing, I'm tired of hearing it. Stop with the JJ McCarthy thing. I'm tired. He's not, his film doesn't say he's a first round quarterback. His film doesn't say, I need to get rid of all my assets and go draft this guy. Because a lot of what he does doesn't translate. The scheme that he ran at Michigan, and maybe this is just an indictment on the scheme and not necessarily on him, but it didn't highlight the things that you need to do. Second, third level reads and multiple combo routes that you have to get correct. He didn't do any of that stuff. They were run based. And he thrived in it because he was good at asking what Jim Harbaugh wanted him to do. So the J.J. McCarthy thing to me is the smokescreen, right? He's getting inflated because Jim Harbaugh won't stop talking about him. And now all of a sudden he's a top four quarterback. I don't buy it.
If he's at six,
it's falling.
If
It's
he's
not
at
happening.
six, you don't
I'm
want
just
him.
saying it's not happening.
You don't want him.
I don't want him.
Okay.
It's not happening.
All right, so he mentions towards the end that seems like he's a smoke screen, that he's getting hyped up because Jim Harbaugh can't stop talking about him. Well, to be fair, I don't think anyone is putting him on higher ground because Jim Harbaugh is talking him up. Of course, Jim Harbaugh is going to talk him up. That was his quarterback that helped guide him to a national championship at Michigan. But I haven't seen anyone say, or I don't think really anyone believes that I should put him higher because Jim Harbaugh is speaking very highly of him. I just don't see that being the reason why he's moving up. He's moved up draft boards of late. Mike Florio talks about Tiki Barber. As you see, Tiki Barber isn't a believer in J.J. McCarthy via Pro Football Talk. Mentions what he says at the end, makes a good point. Truth is, it's impossible to know with certainty which players will thrive and which won't at the NFL level. If he's right, he will have made a lucky guess. If he's wrong, he might never hear the end of it. Yes, it was about a year ago I did a video where Tiki Barber said that he believed Daniel Jones could be a top 5 quarterback. Even me, I'm a Giants fan, let's make that clear. I, not in my wildest dreams did I think Daniel Jones would be a top 5 quarterback, even with after what had been his best NFL season in the 2022 regular season. Of course, we all know, well, most of us know the stuff he mentioned with Eli after Tiki retired, basically saying that Eli can't be a leader, can't be a winner. Well, the season after he retired, Eli won a Super Bowl, and he won another Super Bowl after that, both against Tom Brady and the Patriots. I'm not saying he can never be right about quarterbacks, but those are two instances where he was clearly wrong. What are your thoughts? Is J.J. McCarthy just a smokescreen? If you're a Giants fan, would you like to see the Giants take him at 6 if he is available? I'm on the fence because I know they clearly need that number 1 wide receiver as well. But again, 4 days away from the first round of the NFL draft. I can't wait. We're also in NBA playoffs mode. That'll be starting this upcoming weekend, so stay tuned. I'll have some previews for some of those opening round series coming up. Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.